And good morning, folks. Welcome back to Undercover ET. Guys, we have got some UAP evidence out of Oklahoma City from none other than Ben Harrison. It's 6:15 a.m, so I got up about 45 minutes ago, went to the toilet, saw an email from Ben Harrison, decided to click on it, and I knew after that I weren't going back to bed. So here I am, guys. I want to also thank you for yesterday, the comments in the video from yesterday. Guys, I appreciate your support. It does lift me up. It gives me a little bit more hope and a little bit more drive. And hence I'm going to find a way, guys. I will find a way. Even if it means I've got to do videos at 6 in the morning, so be it. We have got a few things that I want to go over today. A cow has fallen through the roof of a farmyard, and apparently it was a UFO that tried to abduct it and then dropped it on the way up. So I'm going to try and analyse it as best I can and give you my thoughts, and then we're going to go straight into Oklahoma for what I think is high UAP activity, guys. I trust the source, of course, we all do. Things are starting to pick up. That time of year now. Get your cameras in the skies, get your evidence into me. UndercoverETUK@gmail.com. That's what this channel's all about. Let's get into it. Alright, so Think Tank posted this one. Farmer claims a UFO was trying to take his cow. Allegedly, he aimed his flashlight at it and it took off. Fake or nah? Let's have a look. Honestly, mate, these ones are difficult, but we're going to look at it. There is a bit of volume. I'll turn it down a little bit because it's quite loud. Let's have a look. Oof. Well, it does look genuine. Slightly delayed sound, which is the questionable part. But it might just be one of those cameras that it picks up the sound a bit later. And also that was quite a crack, quite a bang. Now what I find really interesting, guys, is it looks like natural movement of the cow, to be honest. It's stuck on the rail there, poor thing. And there's someone in the background with a flashlight. So I'm quite comfortable with the story. You clearly see someone in the background there flashing a flashlight. He was already on the scene. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it, really? That's madness. Let's turn this volume right down a bit. It's a bit annoying. So, guys, look, my take on this is someone was there. Someone clearly witnessed this happening, if it's real, because they're there in the moment. They would have seen the cow in the air. They've got a flash torch in hand, so story could check out. These are the facts based on the video, if the video is real. I think this one circulated around quite a while ago, and I can't see it being fake, to be honest with you. I mean, the questions are easy. What's a cow doing in the sky? You know, is there a way that it got up to a point and then just jumped off something? I don't think so. It goes through the roof, clearly. The roof breaks its fall, it hits the poles. Tough old beasts. But yeah, what was it doing in the air? Clearly it's late at night, or it's dark. And there's someone there with a torch. So maybe the story does check out, guys. Looking at the date. Is that 2020? It's sort of backwards and on the top right hand corner there. And it looks like a little bit cut off maybe. Or maybe it's 2018. Oh, who knows, guys. Look, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I couldn't tell you whether it's real or fake. Obviously, it's not coming from one of you guys. But if you have any information on the video, if you know when it came out, if you know who uploaded it first, maybe it's already been debunked. I don't know. But to me, it checks out. I can't understand how you would even attempt to fake something like this. On the camera that it's on. I guess it could be done, right? But I can't verify it, guys. Very interesting. Right, should we get on to deep dive in this UAP clip from Oklahoma? Alright, guys, going to lose the camera. This is going to be a deep dive. Let's see what we can find. Alright, so straight away, I'm going to just play the clip raw. Oh, wow, loads of activity. There's a lot going on there. Now, for those that are new to the research, you're probably thinking, well, they could be flies. They could be. But there's also some extremely fast moving objects that are moving very close, or it seems to be very close to that plane. And there's also a lot of faint objects which are very, very questionable, guys. Look. Look at the way that's moving, mate. That is not a fly. That's not a fly. That... Yeah, I mean, it's really swift moving, this thing. You can see how the focus changes and it goes from a ball to a puck. It's under the plane as far as I can tell. Just transparent, very transparent. So when it goes up against something, looks like it's going behind, but actually it's just almost see-through as it goes past. Now this is really impressive here. See this little nipper here? Look at this. It's right up there with the plane. Again, you can just about see it through. It's not alone. You've got one here, and then you've got a white object here. See, like, how they meet? Oh, look at you. Hello. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, guys. They're very, very close to that plane. And you've got a white and black one here, which is very similar to what we saw in the actual saucer clip of 2024. White and black, see? And so this is where I'm thinking that this is high activity, guys. This is now going forward. Yeah, look at that. That is a Dragon UAP if ever I see one, guys. Look at that. See this here? The crisscross between the three objects? These are UAP, buddy. And this is typically what Dr. Shipe sees all the time. They're definitely on the other side of that plane, and they're just flying across to your side, Ben. Oh, that's really faint here. Look, see this? Now, that one actually goes behind the plane. There you have it, guys. It's very faint, but the point of reference is there, and that gives you the height of these things, right? That's how you know they're not bugs, because they're flying above the plane and coming out the other side. Perfect, absolutely perfect, Ben. It's very subtle, you know, very, very difficult to see it, but we can see it. Now look what we've got going on here, guys. Look, 1, 2, 3, and this here, I think, is your cloak saucer, Ben. I've got a feeling, mate. Yeah, it's a lot of activity up there, buddy. There it is again. Look, that's your saucer, Ben. I feel like that's your saucer, mate. It's just got the bubble around it so that you can't see it properly. Like I said, that day you captured it was very, very lucky. Very lucky you captured it in the moment where it wasn't cloaked. Obviously it felt safe to decloak for whatever reason in that moment. Look at this puck. I've got to say it, guys, that is very, very close to getting point of reference. I mean, you can see that the distance it's chopping, it goes to the wing, and because it's transparent you can't really tell if it's gone behind or not, and then it jumps again and I think it goes underneath. But Jesus, look at that. I know, look, I know what you're thinking, guys, it's not very clear, but these things are moving stupidly fast, and that's why we're not going to get clear image. But they're there. Oh, look at this. Hello. Let's come back round again. Oh, look up here. Look at this. I mean, that's another crisscross up there, look. All the way up there. Mate, you've got 4 or 5 just zipping around here. You see that hard turn there, look. Look at this bit. At that speed, it's ridiculous. Whew. See if we've got a point of reference on this one. That's slightly underneath the plane again. Just transparent against the bottom of the plane now. You can't see it, but it is there. God, there's a lot going on here, Ben. You weren't joking, mate. And there's a cloaked craft mulling around up here somewhere. Okay, so we've got more. Got more coming in now. Wow, right up there, guys. Right up there. So obviously at this altitude, and it's not going to be massively high up, because it's either just taking off or just about to land, right? You're still not going to really see flies going above planes at that sort of speed. Look at this thing here. It looks very much like a saucer. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Look, we've got two there. It really is. Again, the jump is just too big between the wings. Can't see if it's going behind or in front. We've already got the point of reference though, guys. Oh wait, here's another one, and that is going behind the plane. See that little dot there? This one here, guys. So we've got a point of reference at least twice in this clip now, guys. At least twice. Can't see it behind the wing there. And then it comes through the other side. Lovely. Tagging the... Look at how close it is to the back of this plane. Insane. This is why air safety is a problem, guys, when it comes to UAPs. For the pilots, anyway. They don't know what they are. And it's scary, right? It's quite scary to know this is happening. Look at that. Alright, let's keep going. Ridiculous. Just looking for anything obvious, guys. That's nice. Another one. See this cloak saucer? Just comes in. Very faint. Comes in. Whew. And this movement here from this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Clear crisscross as well between the two UAP here. And the third one's moving around. Look, another one comes in from the other side. They're not messing... Ooh, hello. They're not messing around. Look at that. Typical Dragon UAP behaviour there. That's what we see all the time. Alright, so we've got clear point to reference, guys. This is a very nice clip. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the contrast a little bit to see if we can see if those cloak craft are showing up a bit better. So let's have a look, see what I can find. See how the exposure just makes these things a little bit easier to see. Now, you can see how it's visible underneath the wing there, potentially. What I'm looking for in this clip is the orbs, guys. So the orbs, this thing here, let's see how it shows up like a sore thumb. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see where this thing is going, because I think this is the key player in the in this clip. We've got a lot of these dragons, guys. A lot. Clear as day, you know, clear as day. But what we're after is the saucer, and I don't think the saucer shows itself as clearly in this clip. Fully cloaked out, can't really make out what's going on with it, but it's up there. Look at that. You're definitely getting them flying closer to you and further away, Ben. I suspect there are some flies in amongst all of this, which is why the point of reference is imperative, but we do get that. So the rest of the clip is worth looking at. Do you know what I mean? Now look at this, guys. This big ball of nothingness here completely disappears there against the plane. See what I mean? Against the plane, they're invisible on camera, guys. And this is what we're dealing with. But highly, highly advanced, to say the least. So what I'm confident on, honestly, in this clip is that these two, at least, these three, are UAP. You can see how they directly move towards the plane together, and these are the objects that give us the point of reference as well. Okay, so 100% they are UAP. They're never alone. I feel like the source is with them, which is this thing here, guys. This is just my breakdown based on what we've seen, and we see it all too often. Yeah. This is spot on, guys. This is absolutely spot on. That there, that's the saucer. You see how it elegantly moves through the sky? I mean, there's two there. Look at that. That's the second one. But I'm going off of this movement on this object here. This is very swift movement, and you can see how it's just sort of gliding to the point where it's slowing down and going faster. See? That's what I would fully expect to look for when looking for UAP. It looks like something out of the Twilight Zone. When they're not cloaked and you just see the saucer, it's flipping mad. It's madness, guys. And yeah, these things are gliding through like you wouldn't believe. They're not alone. There's probably at least 4 dragons and potentially 2 saucers here. Look at this. Yeah, Ben, whatever's going on in Oklahoma, buddy, keep filming. Whatever you do, with every minute passed, there's a potential opportunity missed. You have got UAP in your skies. It's only a matter of time before you capture the gold yet again. I wonder if it will be the same craft or a different type of craft or multiple. Who knows, guys? All I can say is if you're new to the channel, this is where it's at. I'll overlay the clips now that Ben's taken of other UAP, and this is what makes his footage and his area so compelling, guys. If you know UAP are hanging around in your area, guys, get your camera in that point of the sky. Otherwise, you want to get point of reference by filming planes, helicopters, anything high up that can give you a point of reference. You want to be on that just for confirmation. Once you know they're up there, just film away, guys. Film away. Zoom in as much as you can. Try and get as much detail as you can. And that is how we do it, guys. I think the sightings are going to ramp up anyway, based on what's going on. Ben, keep doing what you're doing, mate. You've got UAP in the skies up there. All I can say is, mate, try not to miss a moment, because they're up there. You could capture the gold at any moment, and who knows, out of all the clips that you've sent in recently and over the past year, you may actually capture a different craft altogether. This year is the year for it. I expect more sightings, I expect more craft, different craft, and Mustang, Oklahoma is one of those towns that's very, very strange. Most of the people that live there work for the FAA, and if UFOs are in that area, then there is a high probability, guys, if you connect the dots, that they are already in contact with the NHI. So, mind-boggling. Ben, keep doing what you're doing. Keep filming. Guys, if you're new to the channel, maybe you should start filming too, because the sightings will ramp up this year, and I'd love to see your evidence. So get it into me, undercoveretuk@gmail.com. And with that said, guys, I do appreciate all your time and effort, all your comments. Thank you so much again for the last video. You do give me strength, and I'll be doing as much as I can when I can to not let you guys down. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.